Hi Aquarius, welcome to your June 2017 Astro Tarot forecast. My name is Charlotte from Astrology.com, and this month I'll be doing things a little bit differently. We're going to do two separate readings. We're going to do one reading first, and we're going to talk about the new and full moons of June, and then we're going to go into the second reading and really try to follow up with the first reading to see if that resonates with you a little better. So I laid some oracle cards down to really define the underlying emotional atmosphere for the month of June, and then I have the tarot cards on top to really talk about the events and how the emotions and events may relate to one another. I feel like some of you have really been feeling this sort of dreamy influence. Maybe you've become excited again about life in some way. You feel like things are flowing a little better. I think some of you have really been able to catch your breath. You've spent a lot of time alone, really trying to discern what your future goals are, trying to get a new vision for the future. And I think some of you right now, as June opens, are just feeling very comforted, maybe by some connections, spiritual connections that you have with other people. And by spiritual connections, I mean you're able to really relate to people, to feel their emotions, to get their vibes, and it's working very well with yours. I do see that there's a sense for some of you to really take a step back, and I think that there's going to be an event that happens later this month that's really going to push you to the edge again. So enjoy the first part of June, because I feel like the last part around June the 24th, there's a new moon in Cancer. I believe it's at 2 degrees, but it's going to shake up your health and work sector. So you're going to be starting something new related to your health, and this is a kind of a very sensitive degree in the fact that in the past few years, or over the last decade, this degree has really just been worn out by Pluto and Uranus. So it brings back a lot of anxiety from the past few years in which you may have been feeling very controlled in certain situations, or you may have had to worry about your health. This could relate to an event from the past related to your health. So we'll see what that is as we go along. But just know that I see a sense of you're going to need to rest. There's maybe an emergency situation coming up towards the end of the month related to your health, and you're going to really need to pull back and stay grounded. If you're starting a new job towards the end of the month, that may turn out that way. So let's see what the tarot has to say. So the overall sense of the month is it's kind of like the sun card. It's the radiance card, and this is really radiating out all this energy that you have in your willingness to focus on new goals and come up with a new vision for the future. From the tarot here, I feel like there's something that you may be missing. There's almost a sense, an emotional sense of fulfillment that you're missing. It's like everything is starting to fall together, you feel like, or everything's going to be okay in some way, but you're still feeling very, there's a lingering sense of melancholy or a sense of unfulfillment that still plagues you in some way. A 5 of Wands is here disrupting this, you're wanting to take a step back and just breathe and relax. But 5 of Wands is here, meaning there's a lot of communication or conflict, perhaps related to a job, related to a career field. King of Pentacles is here along this music line. So this music radiating from the sun to me is more about pouring your heart out, about, like I said, spiritual connections, where you're thinking about something and then it takes place, or you're thinking about someone and you connect that way. King of Pentacles is here. This is a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus male energy. It can also denote someone who's very focused on taking the lead in their own financial situation, of making their own money. Even if you're a female Aquarius, you could be feeling this. Could also be a male figure coming in whose ascendant or moon is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Here you are, the Queen of Swords. And for most of you, I feel like this is you. Of course, this could be Gemini or Libra as well. But if you're a female Aquarius, I see you're really enjoying focusing on the home, maybe working with, your spiritual tools, as I am here, or really trying to just focus on, enjoying maybe the summer vacay or something like that. But there's this wake-up call that comes here at the end of the month, and I believe this is around the June 24th new moon. So let's really try to discern what that is. 4 of Cups is here. This is about emotional unfulfillment. It may be because one relationship has ended, or you're thinking back to something to do with trying to really find yourself on the right emotional path, on the right emotional journey. For some of you, you're having financial difficulties. I think that this is really, you're going to get your wish in determining what your future is and how you're going to make money. For some of you, you're trying to make a choice between two people, and this is leaving you feeling very unfulfilled. And that may be what this wake-up call is. It may be a choice between two jobs. It could be a choice between two people. There could be some arguing that is going on in relationships that's leaving you unfulfilled, or some sense of anxiety where you're feeling a need to just pull away and keep yourself grounded. Maybe you're wanting to take this break. You're wanting to do your hobbies, crafts, what you feel spiritually led to do. And then there's all of this conflict about a choice that you're going to need to make. For some of you, you're feeling like you're not going to be able to learn a new skill. You're not going to be able to get the job that you want. I think you're feeling, maybe this is why you're sort of going back into yourself to concentrate on what you feel like your life purpose is. And maybe you were trying to get a job for a monetary amount, and that's just not working out. For some of you, this is about determining your vision and your spiritual vision. A lot of you have spiritual work to do. Some of you are working on the internet. Some of you are really trying to sharpen maybe your complete awareness of existence, where you're really communing with the spirit world in some way. For some of you, this could involve an older male, especially if you're at the age of a retiree. This could definitely be a male who you are feeling more inclined to spend time with. And I feel like this could be family related. I feel like you could be very happy with this person, especially if you have Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces in your chart. Maybe this is about you feeling like you want your home to be stable. You want the kids to be taken care of. You just have this very loving energy towards the first part of the month again, where you are feeling like you are ready to just enjoy what you have. And then all of a sudden there's this need to make a decision, either about a relationship, or there's an argument within relationship that really makes you rethink your life path and think, maybe I do need this new career. Maybe I do need to make some more money. Maybe I do need to have a new skill set or acquire a new job. For some of you, I feel like you've been really trying to find that career, and it's almost like you're tired. You've worked so hard, you're almost there, but there's a lot of anxiety about trying to redefine your career field or trying to find a new job in some way. Again, some of you are really involved in, that's what the universe has a lot of Aquarians doing, is really involving themselves in helping people become more spiritually aware. The collective conscious is sort of bringing all of this fluid communion to you to help you reach out to other people and saying to you, this is your purpose. This is what you're supposed to do. But you're trying to take this purpose and trying to find a way to still feed your family in some way. So let's move on to the second reading. Again, be careful of the health energies there at that new moon. And really try to think about what it is that you want to work with in the future, because you're going to have Saturn moving in to your 12th house come December. So you want to really prepare to get that energy ready. If you've watched your 2017 Astro Tarot forecast that I put up on YouTube, you'll know how that story developed. So make sure you check that out. And moving into your second reading. So right away I get the sense that some of you were hoping for a job offer or a new career field, and you feel disappointed, or maybe you get the job and you decide, I just wanted to work on the projects that I was already working on that I feel spiritually led to do. A lot of reversals here. So definitely we have Queen of Swords here with this opportunity knocks reversed again. This new idea or new thing that's coming forward related to the Page of Wands as it's starting out on a new adventure or new career. Still feeling like you're bogged down by not having enough income and not enough money. Maybe for whatever it is that you're wanting to do in the future, worrying about the stability of home and family. Nevertheless, you're moving forward. But it's almost like there's so many starts and stops. You want to move forward in career matters. You're trying to. It's just not working out the way that you had thought it would or had hoped it would. We have the Chariot here reversed. Some of you need to really go back and redefine what career field you want to be in, I think. And we have the card of Justice here, and this can relate to children. This can also relate to the ninth house activities of internet, publishing, or writing a book. Maybe that's what you need to do, is to take this time off if the career stuff is not working out, to really find a way to write a new book or to publish something online. This could have something to do with the balance of government funds as well. Some of you here, we have a legal person. This could be a lawyer. Some of you are really looking forward to a divorce, I think, in some way. Maybe that's where you're at. And this person, the King of Swords, could be a lawyer. The Dragonfly card is reversed, and sometimes I see a pregnancy related to this card. I believe it said that dragonflies live a certain amount of months. I think it's 9 months, but usually in everything in my own personal life, so I'm doing the reading here for you, and in my own personal life, dragonflies have always related to children or cycles that take about 9 months. So maybe this truth is going to come forward, or this new decision. Again, we have the number 9 here. I feel like with the Justice card, I know that some of you don't see it that way if you're, if you read cards also. But for me, this Justice is representative Libra, which is the 9th house of Aquarius. So if I'm really trying to discern the energy of the public, I'm going to use that card for the 9th house. Again, some of these career opportunities are just fading away here. Some of you are ready to leave a relationship. You're ready to move forward. For some of you, you have an older relationship returning with the Chariot reversed. Again, this could depict children. So maybe your children are traveling. You're not very happy about it. Maybe there's some things happening with your children. If so, this could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. There may be something new that's coming up with this child. Maybe your child is having a child. There's something that you feel here that needs to be redone, I think, within a relationship, and you just are trying to gain a clear perspective on how this relationship is going to work in the future and how you're going to be able to make money in your career field. Some of you are really able to pick up on this energy. You're really able to pick up on the truth of certain matters. For some of you, this may be your partner who has gotten someone else pregnant, and you're able to pick up on that truth. I've seen that before in other Aquarian readings where children are involved. For some of you with the older relationship, I feel like this is another, especially if you've tried to get this relationship off the ground for some time. I feel like there are just so many starts and stops. But in all of this, it's almost like there is something divinely related. Something keeps putting the brakes on you for a reason. It's almost like, 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. Eventually, you're going to get there. But what you're learning along the way, these ideas that are coming to you along the way, I think that is where you're going to be able to discern the truth about what the final decision that you're going to want to make in the future. And let's just ask right quick, with that new moon coming up June the 24th in your health sector, how that's going to work out here. Cancer is also a very nurturing sign. That new moon is in Cancer. We have the Queen of Cups here, who could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. For some of you, this is going to be about, worrying about the stability of your home, worrying about your children, worrying about what you've worked for, feeling like there are so many conflicts that this dreamy idea that you're trying to create in your head of balance within the family unit and really trying to move forward in your relationships, but it seems like you're unable to because someone is just unwilling to work with you in some way. That is what really has you, beside yourself this month. I'm feeling very disappointed, feeling like maybe someone has broken up with you, or someone is just not giving you what it is that you feel that you need in relationships to fulfill you emotionally. So pull the Green Witch back out again and let's see what we have here for a finality for you, Aquarius. Again, there's just, it's almost like you have all of these new hopes and dreams for a relationship, for a career field. Things just aren't working out in the month of June. And I have been warning everyone that June 24th energy is really going to take us in to the summer when those Leo Aquarius eclipses take place. And there's going to be big changes coming in your relationships, Aquarius. So you need to get ready. You need to come up out of this dreamy state and see the truth for what it is and know that it's going to require action. And I realize you're trying to move forward right now and it just seems like you can't. But in the right time, it's going to come forward. This old relationship is going to come back, or you're going to decide the person that you're with is not right for you, or this job opportunity that you're trying to work with, if you're trying to get a new source of income and it just isn't working out right now, there's a reason for it. And let's ask, what is that reason? What is the reason that it's not working out? And this is the confrontation card, and it's reversed. And this is, you know, almost like you aren't picking your battles wisely. You aren't working with the energies that you are supposed to work with. You're too hung up on the emotion of certain situations and of your own vision. And there's a need to confront someone, maybe from the past, that you have not confronted concerning your relationships. And that is what is keeping you bound up. Either you need to let go of someone, or there's someone your spouse needs to let go of, or there's some sort of competition. There's some sort of personal confrontation that you need to make about where you're placing your energy, all of the energy in your life, that there needs to be a stop and a finality to, or there needs to be a reconstruction of, so that you can move forward. And you're going to move forward, I think, whether you like it or not, by August, Aquarius. So keep all of this in mind. Take care of your health on that June 24th new moon. There's a full moon in Sagittarius on June the 9th, and that's really going to promote a lot of social activity and a lot of dealings with other people. So maybe you are spending a lot of time creating, and then by the end of the month, you've really had to reassess your family life, your career opportunities, and now you're really ready to focus on it, but you're going to have to focus on your health first. So take care in the month of June, Aquarius. I'll see you next time.